Okay, so let's look at two simple example of looking for bearing. Okay, so uh look for the north line here first. Okay, because later on, if there's any north line that you are going to add onto this diagram, it has to be parallel to this north line. Okay, so this one will be a basic north line. Okay, so let's look at 2A, the bearing of E from A. So when look out for A, so A will tell you where to put the bearing. So I shall put my bearing here. Sorry, not my bearing. I shall put my north line on A and make sure you go anti-clockwise from the north line. You go anti-clockwise until you touch the line EA. So that will be the bearing that we are looking for. So first thing about finding bearing, you must identify first. You must know what angle that you're looking for. So the bearing of E from A is actually this angle. So once you are very certain about this angle, then you look out for a property. So for example, uh, there is a 30-degree here. So there will be a interior angle. So remember, north line, in between north line is always parallel. So interior angle. So for part A, so there is an interior angle first. And then the bearing that we are looking for will be 360 minus 150. So that's how we got the bearing. Okay, and then the next one, you can erase off the whole thing one more time. Okay, the next one, let's go and find the bearing of E from B. So always look out where is it from first, because you need to plant a north line there. So it is from B, plant a north line, then go anti-clockwise until you touch the line EB. So this is the line EB. So you need to go anti-clockwise. You need to go clockwise until you touch the line EB. Okay, then after that, that will be the angle that I'm looking for. So, okay, remember just now there was this north line here, the original north line. So once you confirm that is the angle, then you should think about uh what are the ways to find. So actually there is a alternate angle here. So this is the alternate angle. So this is the alternate angle. So found because of the alternate angle, then the bearing is just 360 minus the 20-degree. Okay, so then maybe you erase off. Okay, and then we do it one more time for the next one. Okay, so for the next one, it will be the bearing from E, bearing of D from E. So E is here, there is already a north line. So look out where you put your north line, and then you got to go clockwise until you touch DE. So where is the line DE? So the line is here. So you got to go clockwise until you touch. So this will be the angle. This will be the bearing. So this bearing is quite obvious because the 40-degree is already there. So that's why it's just a direct 320. Okay. So let's look at another example. The next example have a north line and it also has a east line. So when such thing happen, north, south, east, west, when all the lines, when any of the lines happen, north, south, east, west, we will know that there is a 90 degree. So this is, it must come from you. They will not tell you, so you are expected to know. Okay. So after that, so you discover the origin, the north line that's given, so that in any case, uh, when you want to plant a north line, it has to be parallel to this current north line. Okay, then the bearings of X from O. So the first one is the bearing of X from O. So which means it's the original north line. So look up where is the angle first and where is the line XO. XO is here. So you got to go clockwise from the north line until XO. So this is the bearing that we are looking for. So that one is quite easy. The first part, the bearing of X from O. If you have discovered the 90 degree, then the bearing is just 90 minus 43. You will get a 47, but please remember bearing is 3 digit. So put a 0 in front. Then the next one is the bearing of Y from X. So where should you put your north line? You should put it on X. You should put it on X. And then where is the line YX? So this is the line YX. So clockwise until you touch the line YX. So this is the angle that we are looking for. So you always need to identify the angle first. So if you identify wrongly, of course, all your calculation goes wrong. Okay. So now you got to plan something out so that you can find that bearing. Okay, so I am actually planning for interior angle. So if you take a look, there is an interior angle here, 180 minus 47. 180 minus 47. I will get a 133 due to the interior angle. So this part is 133. So the big blue one is 133. So don't forget there was the original 62 here. So there was the original 62 here. So in fact, I can find this portion. So if I use the 133 to subtract the original 62, I would have gotten a 71. So this part here is a 71. With the 71, I can find the whole angle, the bearing that I'm interested in. So with the 71, the bearing of Y from X will be 360 minus 71. And that's how we get the 289. So that is some basic idea on how do you find bearing. So always look for the north line, and then where should you touch after clockwise? Which line should you touch after the north line? So you make sure you got the correct angle first, or else you will spend the effort to go and find the wrong one.